Mayo, those guys can come off the bench and provide that rim protection that Scott Drew is used to having.
So Isaac Williams, the fourth, is in. Shot rejected by Cameron Carr. Starts the break the other way.
Where you can get to the paint and kick out for open shots, and right there, that's a contested three.
Actually, the third made three. Skilling saves it inbounds. A dunk by Cam Carr at the other end. What a defensive play by Obi Agbam. Ahead to Carr, who drains the three in transition.
That blocking, good defense leads to easy offense. The transition three by Cam Carr.
With 3.5 minutes on the clock, first half. And Skillings Jr. to Cam Carr, drives in. Shot rolls in and a foul. Carr, the alley-oop, and the flush by Caden Powell. Skillings, big night. He's in double figures. Now 4 Baylor players double figure scoring. Carr levitates and scores. And this game, unlike the exhibition Baylor played against Indiana last week, you can foul out when you get to 5 fouls. One of the things they did in that exhibition was you can't foul out. Now 55 seconds remaining. Baylor 92, UTRGV 78. Pass to Carr, and there's the exclamation point.
Obi's been quiet from deep. Remember, he's a big-time shooter. Here's Carr from 3. Second time tonight that Mandequist turned it over on a pick-and-roll play because of his size.
With a hand in his face, and Cam Carr continues his good night.
And they've got some dudes, and they've got a great coach in Billy Gillespie.
A peek at that Baylor starting lineup as Cam Carr picks up where he left off against Washington with 2.
Powell has no fouls to give.
Taken away by Baylor. Here's Agbam out of the pack, racing across the timeline. The lob and the finish! Cam Carr, thunder! The defensive pressure by Tarleton State, nothing to sneeze at. Carr finds some space and knocks down another tray. He is on fire. Talk about reel-in speed. Taken away by McDowell. Hicks the lob, another block. Baylor putting Tarleton basketballs up against the backboard tonight. Skillings, great fake. Carr follows it up with one of his own. The windmill layup off the window is good.
What a play. Turn down a 3. He's going to get better. That free throw percentage is going to come up.
Cade Douglas, he hit 7 threes against SMU. Drops it off for Hicks. Nice offensive rebound. Almost sent to half court. Hicks will inbound. Look how quick they operated off the inbound. And Paka rejected by Ratai. Yesufu, Cam Carr drops the hammer.
See this again. This is a tomahawk in traffic. I mean,
and Mizell lives to fight another day. Blocked by Carr. Bigger issues at hand right now for Scott Drew and the Bears. The rob from Agbam, and Skillings facilitates to 2 more.
Yeah, good pickup by Agbam. He knew what to do with it when he got it.
Agbam loses 3 defenders. Here's Carr. I was about to say look out below, but a little dipsy-do off the window.
Down on the block, Freeman, transfer from Iowa, be a big story for Creighton this year. On the drive goes Graves, denied, and that's last touch by a Blue Jay, and it'll be Baylor right back. Ratai, good ball movement here, driving. Carr lays it in. Into the game is Austin Schwartz for Creighton. Carr almost lost the handle, saves it though. Ratai gives it back to Carr, who powers one down. The Bears have 15 offensive rebounds this half. A huge second look up top, and Cameron Carr with the highlight of the game. He's got to go, clock's ticking. Graves, guarded by Yesufu. Here is Trout, and it's blocked by Carr. It is all Cameron Carr.
Agbam in his 5th season of college basketball.
Carr from distance. Knocked down. Cameron Carr filling it up. Williams with 5 to shoot. Carr way away from the basket. Why not? Why not? Cameron Carr is taking over Las Vegas. Here he is again. Now they're intentional about it, to your point. Finding him.
Did you just see that?
He can't be stopped. Ratat. Cut off at the foul line. Back cut. Carr hammers it home.
For the game, we're probably not going to know a lot of matchups until later on tonight.
Carr hoist. Oh, there's no distance too deep for Cameron Carr. 21 in white. He's a good one. Carr. He's been quiet. How about that bounce? Soft rims here at Michelob Ultra.
Not quiet anymore. Can Yesufu sometimes handle it? Can you have a 5-man or essentially a pseudo 5-man? There's another back cut.
Carr patrolling the baseline. Setting loss against Troy in overtime earlier this year. Long range. Carr. Oh, my. And now they're really opening it up.
Carr has it on the right wing for the Bears. He'll launch a 3. That is good. Trying to draw a foul. Tough shot. Bears put the ball back in play. Carr in the paint area. Covered up. He'll put it up anyway and hit it. There's Obi Agbum for the Bears on the perimeter. Screen from Caden Powell. Lob down low. Baseline left to Carr. He wheels around his defender. Puts it in. And he'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Bears take the lead. 37-36. 4:05 mark first half. A strip of the ball by Ratai. Scoop it ahead to Carr, who dunks it for 2. Sacramento State, they are 4-5 here early in the season. Playing a ton of road games. Oh, the alley-oop! Obi Agbum to Cameron Carr for the flush.
And really not bad defense by Skilling, but you're going to see a lot of that. Individual play by Williams and Johnson.
Nice pass down low. Caden Powell to Cameron Carr for the flush.
Instead, it's just a 2-possession game. Baylor throws it away. Barry in the passing lane against Carr. And Reese. Carr got his pull on it.
Good battle for the offensive board by Lewis, but tracked down by Agbin. Up top, and the put down. Cameron Carr smacking the backboard.
It's that combo again, Newton to Ellis, that worked a couple of trips previously down the floor.
Backdoor look! Cameron Carr, aggressive. Full atmosphere in here, and a moment that these kids will certainly remember for a really long time, and may just get them hooked on the sport of basketball or on the Baylor Bears. That one's swatted from behind, and Yesufu's got a chance for showtime. Back to work here at Foster Pavilion, an 6-point lead rather for Baylor. Looking at the back door, and again it's Cameron Carr with the alley-oop. Now it's an 8-point lead for the Baylor Bears. An important final 2 minutes of the half here, though, and a steal by Skillings. Right on cue, and I think he tried to lay it off the backboard thinking he had somebody following, and Cameron Carr's going to bail him out. Lays it in, plus the foul. And he has been quiet. That's maybe the one area where Norfolk State could have played better in that first half. And again, Cameron Carr with the flush and a timeout for Robert Jones. Baylor's going to have to get called for a foul for this to happen.
Wow, another block.
Yesufu. Oh, no. And there it is, now a season high, 15 points for the senior out of Waco. And now a steal. Agbim takes it away, up ahead. Oh, my! Cameron Carr with the thunder. Perhaps a chance to add to it. In and out, but the putback for Cameron Carr.
Here's Obi Agbum, penetrates, now kicks it back outside to Carr. Carr, the Bears' leading scorer. There's a long 3, and it's good. How about that? Long range by Cam Carr. There's a miss on the 3 by Mike Jones, the freshman from Rockford, Illinois. Bears run it the other way. Whoa, Cam Carr goes for the dunk. He's going to get the bucket and a foul.
How about that? From Carr, held his ground and created a pathway. The weak side help was a little bit late.
10 to shoot. Pass into the paint, went for the dunk, contested by Carr. I think that's back-to-back blocks by Cameron Carr. starts to break the other way. A three by Agbum. Agbum misses on that three. Baylor's 15 of 17 at the line. Alcorn's 1 of 1. Watch out. Carr will jam it home.
The strength of Yesufu. Had the ball blocked from him. It was up for grabs. Nobody's going to get it but him. Got his mitts on it, just couldn't quite finish the play. Now he gets a steal.
Wow, on the defensive end. Here's Carr flying in again for another dunk by Cameron Carr.
17-3, free throw attempt disparity.
Wow. There's Yesufu, drives in on the baseline. Reverse layup is good. Layup is no good by Jamel Morris. Cameron Carr comes away with a loose ball. In a hurry, Bears have numbers. Layup, Mikey Ratai. Michael Ratai brings it up for the Bears. Bounces to Carr in traffic. Wow, juggled the ball, put it in, and a foul.
Playing on the road a ton. We've talked about that against high-level competition. And I know it's still early. There's another alley-oop and dunk by Carr.
That has not been the issue. Their 2 losses, though, they kind of got hit in the mouth a little bit. They got pushed out because of the defensive presence and the athleticism, and right on cue there, Carr with a beautiful finish. It's really hard to lead when you're a freshman, you know, but I think his play is going to continue to elevate as Carr makes just an acrobatic finish on that baseline drive.
This crowd's going to be enjoying a doubleheader today here at Foster Pavilion. As Skillings hits another from his favorite corner. That's his 3rd made 3.
Being as disciplined as Coach Kevin Johnson.
Carr with a block. Yesufu in the open court for the calm, collected, two-footed, two-handed jam.
Isaac Williams with the start for the Bears today. Kick outside to Skillings. Nice extra pass to Carr. There's that dunking ability you were talking about.
You know, we've seen a lot of good shooters over the years.
Yeah.
I'm not sure anyone can shoot it like he
can.
can.
Man. And Bubba's shots would be from a little further out.
Yeah, nice pass along the baseline, and there he goes.
Of games in December. There's a breakaway, and the layup is no good by Davion Allen. Rebound Bears. And Skillings dunking at the other end.
And a little backdoor cut. And a nice pass from the high post. They made it look easy.
There's Carr to the bucket. It's good, and a foul. Caden Powell, the rebound. And fires it up the floor. Powell, the extra pass to Skillings.
Yeah, it's just so fast, and that's really the way you run a fast break.
3 by Davion Allen rattles out. Rebound Bears. Carr, drive, yes, and a foul. Powell, a rebound.
Nice pass.
No look pass. Powell with the finish.
Yeah, nice pass.
Maybe higher.
You know, I'm still trying to figure out what that means.
Don't spend time on it.
No, there's no meaning.
Oh, Tunde Yesufu. Oh, and he missed the dunk, but followed in by Isaac Williams. Remember, a 3-2 lead by the Patriots to start the game. Carr, the alley-oop. A thing of beauty to Tunde Yesufu.
Yeah, and that's assist number 7 on the day.
7 assists by Cam Carr, a career high. And counting.
Nice play. That's the backdoor cut that we saw earlier from Arlington Baptist.
It was right about 50 years ago, Pat.
Okay. Take your word for it.
Here's the throw out.
Didn't need to hear that.
To Yesufu. We got 12 paint points on the day. Baylor has 66 of their 83. Now 68 of their 85 are paint points. Michael Ratai, the rebound. Kirkendall, right corner 3. It is good. And there's a steal. Gains control, passes to Carr. He'll dunk it for 2 more.
Really loved about the young man once they got him on campus. I'm told the Baylor's defensive coordinator has already placed a phone call to recruit him as a defensive back next season. This is Cameron Carr. That's a 3. Horned Frogs have a foul to give. Agbin underneath. Carr! Hard flush! And boy, when you consider how deadly the Big 12 Conference is, Carr working hard! A chance at 3. Torre turning the corner. A free run is met at the rim.
Take a look at this, because I love the aggression from Torre, but I also love what Carr does.
A Swiss Army knife for the number 3 ranked team in the land. Carr banks in a 3. Here for it. Iowa State by 10. Carr weaving his way through. He throws it down.
Now that's a dunk.
They can score it. Dan Skilling, Cincinnati transfer. Shot clock at 7. Deep 3. It's good. Carr is driving. Got very emotional. His dad, Ned, calls on him as such an amazing influence in his life as that is sent back by Carr.
Those teams are fantastic. Tame and Lipsy for Iowa State. I can't believe Houston and Iowa State don't play twice. That just, we're being cheated as a fan base, right?
Carr, good skip pass. Agbim for 3, and the Baylor Bears have caught fire early in Stillwater. Two teams have combined 6 for 8 shooting from beyond the arc in the early going. Tough cross. Nice dump off down low. Powell to Carr. He'll try the 3. Nothing but net. It's a shooting clinic. I was about to say, you and your heavy 160-pound frame, right? 167. Baylor 6-0 run, trying to add on to it. Cameron Carr is driving away with this game right now. Over to Powell. Carr from the handoff gets another re-screen. A terrific screen from Powell. Carr will step back and drills the triple. On the other end, it's Carr. Pump fake. Trying to go against Vukovic, feeds it to the baseline, and that jumper is pure. I mean, how good was that? As we mentioned, Oklahoma State undefeated, 11-0 at home. Baylor trying to shake this 0-3 start in Big 12 play. Carr rises, somehow makes the adjustment and puts it in.
Cameron Carr, skip pass. And that one will go down. Tunde Yesufu.
And maybe you can get out on the break. Good penetration that time.
Cameron Carr straight away. Pure. Bang. 32-22. He's got 17. Carr glides to the hole. And look at the strength as he banks it down. He's very talented and very versatile. Carr, heat check, and it's good. Woo! Killer Cam.
Trying to dwell. Yeah, I think that's called being uber efficient.
Scary efficient. And swooping to the basket. Killer Cam. Carr's been quiet offensively recently. They put Tiller on him. He'll take a 3 and hits.
I think he heard you.
Najee with the rebound. Carr, DJ, got it. That's going to really help him.
Skip pass in the corner. Petty elevates. Too strong. Ahead to Powell, running the floor. Look at the big man. Just their second turnover. Agbim lob, backside flush. In your living room, Cameron Carr.
They just would rather him go one-on-one than get an open 3 with the way Tech has been shooting the ball.
6 to shoot, topping off the glass. No. Powell, double clutch.
I mean, you force JT Toppin to shoot it with his right hand. You win right there.
Carr snakes by his defender.
That's not where he is right now. He's a good player, but he's not nearly ready. But you want to talk about who's ready.
I don't knock the coaches, because if it's within the rules, you're going to do what you can to win. As we see Harding miss the back end, and the door opened ever so slightly for Baylor. Yesufu slithers through the TCU defense and hands to Ratai.
Got to go quick for Baylor.
So he sits on 25. The lead sits at 9. Cam Carr knifing to the hole. Yesufu out for Baylor. Here's Cam Carr, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. Finds Powell.
Because they're going to one guy right now because he's the hot hand.
Carr trying to find the hot hand, and there is his first bucket.
Good pass.
Finds the open man. Yesufu can't hit anything, and he's going to hear that from those students behind us. Carr gets an open look and knocks it down. Great start. Williams. Carr has unlimited range. Can't show it here, but an offensive rebound for Baylor. Powell's got it. Carr's got the flush. Timeout, West Virginia. Another opportunity here for Baylor.
Skillings has been getting hit and hit and hit again, but he stayed with it to get the offensive glass for another possession.
Carr launches a deep three, counted and one.
There he is with the ball.
In his hands right now, gives it up to Ratai. Back for Carr. Carr with a team high 9 points. Give him 11.
There it is.
Finds Larian, tried to go down with a one-hand hammer, and a foul is called.
Ratai saves it to Carr.
Throw it up.
Here's the lob, and the conversion by Tunde Yesufu.
You can tell Agben wanted that.
4 to shoot. The ball's in Carr's hands. Deep three. Back-to-back triples. And here comes Carr. Takes it all the way himself, and Cam Carr has become unlocked. The players you want to keep on your roster. Johnson lost the handle, a little out of control.
Yesufu made that happen.
The lob to Carr, who dumped it on his own teammate that time. Williams, 10 and green, gives it up to Carr. Here's Agben. 2-point range, and he gets the shooter's touch.
Izzy playing well, not necessarily shooting well. That guy is. Wow, Cameron Carr from way outside. Best three-point shooter in the country. Air ball will tie. Najee. Here goes Carr on the attack. Carr scoops it in.
How athletic is he?
Williams. Agben gave it up. Carr for three. Good.
That is an outstanding offensive possession.
Final minute here from Ames. With a terrific day of college hoops still to come. Iowa State's got to get it in. They do. Torrey lost it. Stolen by Carr. Carr's going to attack. Carr blocked from behind and will dunk it home.
20 a game for the Tennessee transfer. A lot of 5 out from Baylor. Carr will pull from deep, and he buries one and does make it count. Williams searching. A lot of time coming off here for Baylor. 10 seconds have come off. It's Cam Carr to the basket, and he got fouled.
Bill Walton thought Joe Lenardi was the committee. Here's Carr. A lot of things. And he drills a three. Finally, Baylor gets his first three-pointer of the game, and it took almost 12 and a half minutes.
He's taking what the defense gives him, and now he's scoring inside the paint off the bounce.
He's got 68 points his last 2 games. Ratai scores inside. Good pass by Carr.
Comes off with his feet set and squared to the rim and knocks it down. Johnson's pass deflected by the long arms of Cameron Carr. And Carr shows his athleticism, slams it home. Timeout. And then his three-point ability, which he has obviously carried on to the season here. Johnson down low. Buka got it stripped. 6 turnover for K-State, and at the other end, guess who gets the flush? Cameron Carr. Carr has it. He's got some numbers here. Carr wants to take it to the rim, just kind of flips it up, and somehow it goes in.
Then just able to use his athleticism, that balance, get all the way up on the other side and flip that in with his offhand.
Agben backs it out for Carr. Lob, Caden Powell. And look, what has been a trying season for Bobby Hurley in year 11, and with questions about his future at Arizona State. Carr in transition, cleared for takeoff.
That's just a massive dunk right there. And Johnson knew.
Meantime here in Waco, we got a 3-point game early on second half. Carr,
caught a body! Taking off. Look at how far he cocks the ball back. That's insane.
Here's Cam Carr driving on Pig Johnson to the cup.
And what I love about Cam Carr, even though he hasn't had one of his better scoring games.
Almost lost it. Shot clock down to 7. Bounce pass. Beauty to Carr. What a pass from Caden Powell. Good rebound, Williams. Now Carr, trailed by Bradley. Tie game. Almost lost it. Privas. Del Orso blocked by Carr. Now 2-on-1. Carr all the way to scoop it in. What a block. Baylor probably needs a 3 now. Carr isn't going to shoot the 3. He's going to go and score with 10 seconds.
An all-point and assist double-double. 24 and 11 at number 19 BYU on Tuesday. Cam Carr responds and silences the crowd.
Carr, long distance 3, good.
I'm going to tell you, he's been making that shot all year long.
Carr elevates, 3 again.
Man,
wow.
That's Steph Curry range, folks.
Agbim elevates, no. Powell got the offensive rebound. Carr back to Powell to dunk it home.
Great job by Caden Powell. The dunk was great. When you look at Butler and Mitchell and Teague and Flagler as anybody.
Powell from Carr. Baylor's playing to the end here.
He said all his life he's led by example, and this year he's been challenged a little bit to lead vocally, and he has done that for Alex Jensen. Oh, doing that is Cam Carr.
I remember, the example I'll use Arizona. In Tommy Lloyd's first year, they played Houston in the Sweet 16, and they just couldn't get him because Houston was too big and strong. Tommy had to
soccer and of course Big 12 basketball. Check this out.
Whoa!
Oh, my goodness! Blockbuster bang!
Feeling from our guy Kyle, and that's just all the way through. Grew up in Houston.
Rattled home by Cam Carr.
Was he pointing to you, Pete? I think he did.
Really struggled to shoot it against Baylor in that first meeting. 1 of 9 from the floor, 1 of 6 from 3. Carr with some space again, and he's got 4 threes.
Okay, named Omar Sow, who saw video clips of him playing in Senegal, in Dakar.